Today we will be talking about Bumbershoot Music Festival held in Seattle. The definition of Bumbershoot is ironically an umbrella, which is crazy, and it's held in Seattle like I just said, and it happens every Labor Day, and it's a music and art festival, and it's just pretty cool how it's like local. And since I'm from Washington, so I haven't been, but I would love to go. And some general information that would about the festival itself is the festival takes place at Seattle Center, which is by the Space Needle, so you can just watch the musicians and like the bands and the singers and go on, just take a day trip or a few days, since it's like multiple days over the Labor Day weekend. And it's like on a 74-acre lawn outside, and it's inside, so if it rains you can just go to the inside, or you can just pack accordingly, like do a rain jacket, and indoor and outdoor, like I just said. And the cost to buy tickets is like $50 to $1,000, so price range with like general tickets to VIP and all that jazz. And the history of and more general information is that it's held like in a couple days, so you can just stay one day or 2 days, or just really reel out your schedule and see that. Diving into the history, since this is a history project, we are the first Bumbershoot festival was August 13th, 1970, and it was so it's kind of brought up because they wanted like concert in Seattle, and also like they needed money for some other funding that they needed to do, and the city funded actually like $500,000, which is a pretty good bargain for that, and with all the money that goes into concerts and getting the singers there and all that, and the singers there. And first was called the Mayor's Art Festival, because the mayor was like, we need an art festival. Art in that day and age was like low in Seattle, which is crazy, since it's like really high now with like all the arts that are happening in Seattle with the theaters and other ideas that they have. And or it was called the festival of with a little comma and then the year, so it would be 70, and so now called the Bumbershoot, or Festival of year, which is pretty cool. And yeah, and Article 1 is the title of Bumbershoot by Amusement Business and Nelson Company from June 26, 2000. And that was just from the Pierce website, so just if you want to look at that, just to get more information from that. From like a quick like article, some quotes that I put up there was, I'm gonna read them right from the thing. So the primarily talent lineup has announced that the 30th annual Bumbershoot Arts Festival in Seattle, which is held September 1 through 4. This quote is really describing that the festival, how long it has been, with 30 years from 1970 to 2000. And so, and it like almost 30 years, it's like not a one and done. It's like it's like already like 30 years, like that's 3 decades, which is crazy. I'm like not even 3 decades old, so that's crazy. And this, like, and the release date kind of just says that, June 26, 2000, and which is a big idea. And the article 2 was titled Bumbershoot Seattle Music and Art Festival announces official 2016 lineup by Matt Gallinger and PR News from April 26, 2016. And I just did a quick quotes again about the article that stood out to me and really embodied what Bumbershoot and the history really means to me, and like Seattle and the whole music history is held at the 74-acre Seattle Center, home to the iconic Space Needle. This quote describes the popularity that it's increasing, that it's through the years, and the multiple concerts going on at once, with like the 74-acre is just like not even 1 acre, it's like 74. That's huge. And just you can example lineups that they include are Macklemore, Andrew Bird, Parker Robinson, Run the Jewels, J-Wave, and to name a few. Which is like Macklemore was born in like Seattle, and he just wants to give back his time, which my video cut out the part 1. So article 30 is titled Bumbershoot 76 by Public Art and Community Leisure by Maya Green. And festival initially social goals was to support interpretation of work and celebration of civic life, and the arts facilitating community development. This is like this group describes the key of the community and like how it brings people together, which has a rich Bumbershoot has a rich history of that. And the other quote that I thought was irrelevant was amid rising inflation and unemployment nationwide, Mayor of Seattle West Olham proposed a city arts festival to keep human spirit going. So like it gives them like a peace of mind, and it makes them feel alive at this like hard time during the war that was going on during that time. Article 4 is titled Bumbershoot Galore in Seattle by Judith A. Holbrig. Bumbershoot has a popular event became a popular event in Seattle, and the poster that bounces it received quite a bit of attention. In fact, it has become event itself, and had 50 of the area's artists. So 50 is a lot, and how they want to give back and help the history go during this time. And this describes the concert that is taking people like getting excited for every year, like they coming back like multiple times, having like it like as a tradition for them. And Rain Festival, and it's like called a Rain Festival or Umbrella Festival, hence the name. And because it's so rainy in Seattle, like the weather. And Article 5 is titled The Reimagined Bumbershoot will return in September of 2022, which is like coming back to like full circle with, I think, and it's like by Seattle Times, and I think all of us were kind of crushed because we were really wanting a chance, I can't stress that enough, to bring back Bumbershoot, and how that everyone loved and missed over the last few years. And it was like kind of like just a hard time for everyone during that time. Just wanted peace and just something to look forward to, and that's what happening in 2022, which is, and it had financial troubles too with the pandemic. So some pandemic causes is they didn't have the festival in 2020 and 2021 due to the global pandemic, and didn't have any stoppage of festival since like that point. And safety protocols are in place, and and this will be the most anticipated in a while. And so yeah.